to take 1002 of this week's episode of the Midwest Meltdown. It's your boy, Zach.
And Zach, oh, fuck, we got to do it again. I said the wrong name.
Keep going. I don't give a fuck anymore.
It's Josh. We're going to get started talking about Podgo like normal. Today's episode is presented by Podgo. It's the easiest way to monetize your podcast, providing podcasters with a flat rate for ad space so you always know how much you get when you include an ad from Podgo. We've been members for a long time now, and you can too. Apply today to become a member and be immediately connected with advertisers that fit your audience. That's podgo.co at podgo.co.
Wow. All right. Sweet Jesus. All right, everybody. Here's the deal. This fucking episode, for some reason, whatever's going on, our hardware, our software is just telling us, showing all telltale signs of don't show this episode. So we want to make sure you guys listen to this because something in here, somebody in a higher level is trying to prevent us from telling you something. I don't know what.
They're going to play it backwards and find the code or something. I don't know. Nick Cage is probably on it.
Well, Nick Cage. Oh, dude, oh my God, that'd be insane. He just listens to it backwards. He goes, there's a map in the Declaration of Declaration of Independence.
Got it.
Because that's who he is. He's just a cool dude. God damn. All right.
I like Nick Cage.
I do, but I guess he just, as long as you don't take him super seriously. I mean, some of his movies are good. The Wicker Man. Have you seen like the remake of The Wicker Man that he was in?
I've seen the funny parts.
You mean the best part of the movie? Not the bees.
Not the bees.
Which that gave you at least inspiration to try to tell. I think wasn't that the way you were trying to tell me what your favorite thing was in BioShock? Your favorite?
Yeah.
You were like, I could give you a favorite plasmid. There you go. Not the bees. God damn it. All right.
One of my favorite videos on YouTube is if you go, I'm pretty sure this is what it's called. It's just go to YouTube and type in Nicolas Cage losing his shit.
Oh, you sent me this.
And it's just we've watched it together. But so everybody else, it's just awesome. And then they play this music from Requiem from a Dream in the background. It's an amazing video.
Jesus. It's good if you guys
so
get a sec. And here's the thing too, this episode just beyond recording wise has been so fucked. I'm literally sitting at my desk at home mid work recording this because we don't have another time to physically do it, and that's how fucking limited we are right now.
I have to go to work in 19 minutes. So.
God forbid if my boss hears this. First of all, thanks for listening. And two, I promise you I am still working, but I am also working. So...
You're crazy. Sorry, I don't have to go to work in 19 minutes. I have to get in the shower in 19 minutes. Okay. Because I can't go to work.
Okay, we're not... Sorry, don't worry, everybody. We're not going down that road again. Just stay calm. We're not doing shower talk again.
I won't tell you how to shower.
All right, I do want to get in really quick because I need to issue a formal letter of apology to Big Buck Hunter from last week.
What happened with Big Buck Hunter, Zach?
Okay, so as you all know, I pretty much pinned the last matchup we had discussed on our Summer Meltdown Madness. Josh? Thank you. I'm just going to hope that you are on the same page with this whole thing, so whenever I kind of leave openings like that, you just keep doing that filler like that.
Oh, I'm ready. Don't worry.
So the last matchup we had from last week was Big Buck Hunter versus League of Legends. That was the one I was dropping that day, and I stupidly apparently said it's a 1-16 matchup, like if there ever was one, assuming that League of Legends was going to crush Big Buck Hunter, and quite honestly it was the biggest ass kicking in the entire tournament, reverse of what I thought was going to happen. Big Buck Hunter absolutely kicked the shit out of League of Legends, which, dude, now that I'm looking at our audience, here's the thing, now that I know what our audience thinks, you guys are awesome.
Seriously, because neither of us play League of Legends.
No. Again,
but I'll play Big Buck Hunter any day of the week.
Jesus Christ, give me a fucking $1 and I'll at least play for 20 minutes.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, we should play Big Buck Hunter.
Do that. Do they have it, can you actually buy, an at-home version?
Yeah, it's on the PSN, Big Buck Hunter Arcade. I own it.
Oh, that's right, you do.
Yeah, I fucking love Big Buck Hunter.
Do you know if they sell, kind of like how what they did for Duck Hunt, where they have, the gun?
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, see, that's where Big Buck Hunter's just got to fucking step up to the plate and hit one out of the park. Like, they've already created something like some gold. Apparently, you have it on from PSN. What they need to do now is fucking step up and go, all right, boys and girls, here's the orange fucking gun from like the arcade that you just pump and shoot at the TV.
You want to know what the best thing ever would be?
What's that?
Here's what it is, and I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Big Buck Hunter for PSVR with the orange gun.
Sorry, I just had to cry for a moment because that was beautiful.
Oh my god, I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't leave my couch. I would be playing that all fucking day.
Reality to Josh would cease to exist.
Oh my god, I would pay more money than I should for that experience.
Well, hey, if anybody's listening from Sony, you know how to get a good couple $100 out of Josh just from this.
Oh my god, I would be so happy.
Because you're pretty close, just from us playing Beat Saber, you were pretty close to going out and getting a VR just for that.
I know. So if you gave me, because I really didn't enjoy Skyrim in VR, I didn't enjoy Borderlands VR, I would just rather have the traditional experience.
You liked the Resident Evil though, or at least you liked certain components.
Resident Evil was it was a good, like, it was cool to do it, but again, I'd rather just play it like normal because obviously the graphics are scaled down for VR because they have to create an entire environment, so that's obviously understandable. But like with Big Buck Hunter and Beat Saber, like Beat Saber is obviously a native VR game, so it looks great. It's also not that complicated from a graphics demand standpoint. Big Buck Hunter has been around forever. Like, the graphical demand of that game is not high. So again, fucking put me in there.
No, exactly. That would be so fucking dope, dude. Like, to be able to look around 360 at a environment and play Big Buck Hunter that way.
Especially in like the first 5 seconds they give you to like look around and find the deer, and you're just like moving your head, and you're like just like sneaking around.
Oh my god!
There's that fucking deer.
I could just see you going so ham that you're just like in the moment. You take the headset off, and your room's just destroyed. There's just shit everywhere, but you just don't care.
How do you think I would hunt? Just like flailing around?
I don't know, dude. Here's the thing. You've seen people play Big Buck Hunter. You see them do that like pump click so quick. But like,
yeah, those are animals. I shoot with finesse.
Sure, but at the same time though, that's at an arcade 2-dimensional screen in front of you. Put you into a 4D VR world. I don't know, man.
Okay, hold on. Shut it the fuck down. I just came up with an even better thing.
God, how? That's impossible.
Here's what it is, and I'm going to tell you. Big Buck Hunter Extreme.
Okay.
The one where, like, the massive Kodiak grizzly bears hunt you back.
Just imagine you're sitting there, you see a couple deer, and all of a sudden you turn around 180, and there's just a charging grizzly coming at your ass. Like,
in VR like, you just look up, there's a fucking grizzly bear on its hind legs.
Fucking just big teeth coming right at you, like, oh man.
Oh my god. That might be the absolute zenith of video game existence.
Jesus, that would, honestly, I'd rip the helmet off. I'd be scared shitless.
That would be so awesome. Then you could have a Sahara edition, hunt those lions and like rhino and shit. God.
Just imagine, like, if there was a way to, like, you know how you peer around corners in Biohazard, but, like, imagine that, but you're, like, behind a tree, or you're, like, in brush. So
absolutely.
You like, your head up a little bit just to look, and you see it look over at you, and you get down, you're like, I don't think it's on me.
Oh, my God. I don't know what it is if we're recording in the AM, but all my creative juices are flowing, because here you go. Let me add this one to you. Big Buck Hunter Jurassic Park Edition.
Oh my god! Well, that's a $30 DLC that everybody's gonna buy.
You're sitting there like in Jurassic Park 1 where he's creeping through and he sees the one raptor. Yeah. You can literally experience Clever Girl.
Clever Girl.
Something that everybody wants to do. Don't me. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Dude, you're like hunting them, and then boom, raptor right by the side. You're fucking toast. But
except the difference is in the game, you'll know what's going on. You'll go Clever Girl, and then all of a sudden, like, Eagle Eye sets in from Red Dead, and you just blow its fucking head off. Click, bam! Yeah, who's a clever girl now, bitch?
Deadeye.
Deadeye. Sorry, I don't know why I said GoldenEye. Yeah.
You said Eagle Eye. Jesus Christ.
Oh boy. Oh yikes!
I don't know why I said GoldenEye. You didn't.
I honestly just looked at GoldenEye on the piece of paper that I'm looking at, so I think that's what got me. But wow,
Eagle Eye was a movie with Shia LaBeouf from like 2010.
oh, is that the one where he keeps getting like something's watching him from all camera angles? And
Yeah,
stuff?
and his brother was killed by the government.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So modern day life, basically.
Well, we're pretty close.
Pretty close to it. Deadeye, thank you. Okay, so anyway, coming full circle. Yeah, clever girl, zoom, Deadeye activated, dead. Just blow its head off. What out, bitch? God.
Oh my
That's
god.
phenomenal. No, I think here's the thing though. You just came up with a not only $60 game, but then you also came up with probably 2 DLC extensions. You can call it like Big Buck Hunter Deadliest Hunt, and then you could do Big Buck Hunter Jurassic Park.
And then you could also throw in a Xenomorph edition.
Big Buck Hunter Megalodon, where it's all underwater hunts. Like with a spear.
With a spear gun?
Spear gun.
Yeah. You bet your ass. You bet your ass he would.
Sign me the fuck up.
Underwater, Xenomorph. What else would you like to hunt?
I'd like...
You know what? Fuck it. This is what we're goddamn talking about.
I don't know, maybe Predator. Like hunt back and forth.
Oh, well, if we have Xenomorph, you have to have Predator, right? So a little AVP action, obviously. Good choice.
What else would I want to hunt? I don't know. I'm looking around my room. I guess, what if you could hunt Crash or Spyro?
No.
Why? They're animals.
Why would you want to kill them?
Well, if they're coming at you, what if they're your enemy? Jesus, if they're just if they're just friendly, fucking around with you, yeah, I don't want to kill them now, but if Spyro's gonna come and light your ass on fire, I'm gonna put a fucking arrow between your eyes.
I don't think that matches the tone of the other creatures.
But you can make him look like a velociraptor. You don't have to make him look like the childish, loving cartoon that he is.
Well, then you're just making it a fucking dragon. Do you want to just make a dragon DLC?
Ooh,
come on,
right.
man.
Yeah, Skyrim DLC.
Jeez. There you go.
We're just crossing so many games into Big Buck Hunter. Well, here's the thing. I feel like we should almost stop, because what if Big Buck Hunter wins the whole thing? We're going to have to circle back to all this probably for talking points in that hour-long episode.
I mean, chances are low, but you make a good point.
Chances are low. They just, people just destroyed it with League of Legends. I think this has got a shot, man.
I hope everybody listens to this episode and then just gasses Big Buck Hunter to the fucking championship.
All the way there. All the way to the final. Big Buck Hunter taking on just, honestly, anything else that's going to just get destroyed.
That's amazing, because I just thought of another amazing idea that I know you would like.
Well, you know what?
But I won't
here's
say
the thing. No, say it, because here's the thing. By the time all these matchups actually do get done, we will be numerous episodes still down the line. So I think we can always cycle back, and people are going to be like, you already talked about that. Because we've done a lot.
Okay.
Before.
Would you like to experience the long night, Big Buck Hunter style?
Oh, God.
Yeah, go change your underwear.
I've already done it 3 times. I have to do laundry now. Jesus, all these ideas. I'm fucking shitting my drawers left and right. So yeah, now I'm just no pants. Fuck it.
No pants. Long night from Game of Thrones, by the way, for anybody who didn't catch that.
Dude.
Oh
fucking
man.
White Walkers running at your ass every which direction. Oh my.
And you just have you get flaming arrows. That's what you shoot.
Ooh, all right. God, Jesus, we've just created a multi-million-dollar game with DLC included. If everybody buys it.
If you okay, so just from what we said so far, so regular BBH Wild Hunt, Sahara Edition, or that goes in the Wild Hunt, Jurassic Park, AVP, White Walkers, no Crash, no Spyro, Dragons.
Damn.
How much am I going to pay for this game?
Well, because here's the thing. The base game, let's just say they launch a brand new VR game, probably $59.99. And then let's just...
Oh, no. I don't mean like realistically, what do you think the value is? I mean, how much am I willing to pay for this game?
I would say you pay a solid. Ooh, I'd say you go $300.
That's exactly what I was
Really?
thinking. $300.
I think 300 would be your thought process of everything that's included in this with the amount of time, probably the rest of your life that you'd be playing this. So the money would pay for itself. Like if you just included, let's just say 60 plus years of gameplay.
I'll say this though, the caveat is that it's all done correctly. Like I'm not taking a risk.
Oh, sure, this is the perfect world bubble of if this game was made exactly the way we're thinking it would be made.
I would probably pay more than $300. I'd probably play $400 or $500, honestly. If it was like, hey, we did this and it's fucking amazing, all that stuff, and then they keep adding on fucking wild DLCs, I'd pay $500 fucking dollars.
Sony just goes into their deep archive file and pulls out this, like they've just had it tucked away and never really thought to bring it to light, and then they just go, all right, $500.
Hey, you said, bitch.
We have you on fucking record saying $500 goddamn dollars, pay up. Oh,
I honestly probably would. That would be amazing.
That'd be hilarious. Well, speaking of the madness and speaking of all this crazy shit, I just this morning had to put up a post. I think you saw it. Honestly, I didn't think this would ever happen, but we had a tie last night of one of our matchups, and probably one of the best matchups we've had to date, which was...
I think, votes-wise, like a high total.
It was, well, because on just our Twitter, we got upwards to like 40 people voting on this. Which, like I said, I think on average, we were looking at about 20-ish. I mean, Facebook had minimal. It was maybe just like 1 or 2 votes. Instagram, we were getting more, I'd say anywhere like 10-ish range. Maybe 15 was a bit higher. And then Twitter, we'd get like another 20 to 25. This matchup had 44 votes on just Twitter alone. So I thought, okay, that's quite a bit. There's no way this thing can tie. I go to our Facebook, add up the 3 votes there. I go over to Instagram, add up the 10 more votes, and wouldn't you know it, we're fucking tied. And I was like,
wait.
No, hold on.
Was that an even number?
Hold on. 9 votes. That's where I fucked up. I did the math quick in my head too. I'm like 44, 3, and 10. Wait a second. Is this a tie? Is it in fact no? It was 9 votes. Sorry. Math minor here. Don't get fooled. 9 votes on the gram, which got us to an even split down the middle. Which, quite honestly, the odds of that happening, I thought were almost like insurmountable. Because I thought to myself, well, maybe if there was like a smaller number, and maybe there was a tie. But the way things were going, I was like, all right, no way. And all of a sudden, I'm like, well, all right. So now I had to think on the spot what the tiebreaker was going to be. Because again, didn't think this was going to happen. So once we are done recording this, which obviously no one will know about until we release it, I already put out a disclaimer to everybody else. Everybody has fair warning about this. I will put out a 1-hour poll on just our Twitter, and the final result will be the winner. If it is tied again, I'm flipping a fucking coin, and I'm going to make a video of me flipping a coin, and that's the winner. I don't give a shit. That's the rules. That's as far as the rule committee has gone on this.
Or you can do that, or alternatively, you can have you and I vote, and then we bring in one guest voter.
Oh,
to break it for an even or for an odd number.
Well, here's the thing though, because I'm going to vote God of War if I had to. I think you would too, which I think then would make that the winner.
Fair point.
So I think the only way we'd bring in one is if we had a legit discrepancy between, like, if I picked Halo 3 and you picked God of War, then we'd be like, okay, let's bring in one more just for the decider.
Let me think about it during the day, and we'll see what happens with the results. Okay. I don't know. That's a really tough vote for me, actually. So I gotta put my thoughts.
Is it really? Wow,
dude, Halo 3 is significant.
I mean, well, that's the thing, because you were, again, between the two of us, you are way bigger into the Xbox world of gaming than I am.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
I'll put some thought into it. Hopefully it doesn't come to that.
I honestly hope not either. I just hope this 1-hour poll is pretty distinguish between. If whoever did vote for either one just aren't paying attention, then oh fucking well. Like that's the whole point of this. Like doing a midday 1 hour poll is just to see who's available, who's not.
Yeah, who's around.
Yeah, so we'll see. And then the current matchup we got going right now is Rocket League and Red Dead Redemption, which Red Dead Redemption has a pretty decent lead. A few hours yet to go, but pretty significant lead there, and I'm not too surprised by that.
Yeah, no, neither.
No. Wow. All right. Let's see here. What else? Oh, that's what I want to tell you. Yesterday went to Pretty Good Buy. Got myself a charging station for my controllers, DualShock.
Now you'll be all powered up, nice and easy.
Well,
nice and sleazy.
Here's the thing, though, is I was using both USB ports on my PS4 because I had one for VR and one for my external. So the only way I could charge the fucking controllers is if I put my PS4 into rest mode, took out the VR USB, plugged in my charging one, and charged my controllers that way. So I was like, well, this is fucking dumb. So I went to Best Buy and I was like, oh, $15. All right. Charges two of them at the same time.
There you go. That's two for the price of one.
I mean, is it? Yeah, basically. If that's the if that's the way you want to look at it.
Sure, I'll look at it.
I'll look at it any way I want. That's the way you need it.
Hey, before we forget, we should talk about who we're going to promo after this episode.
Oh, let's do that. Yes. So we are going to put out a promo for some of my other friends. I do have more friends than just Josh. I know. Shocker. Friends back also in Wisconsin. I went to high school with them. My buddies Taylor, Alex, Stu. They have a podcast called The Weekend Writers Room. It's basically a impromptu comedy talk. They make up their own screenplays, have some discussions about current screenplays. They actually did, speaking of Nick Cage, they did like a whole Nick Cage episode, which was pretty comical. They're great. It's a good back and forth. It's a very good, funny, awesome, lighthearted podcast. Check them out. They're pretty much everywhere we are: Spotify, Apple. So tune in afterwards, and you'll be able to hear a nice little promo clip we're gonna toss in there for these guys.
We're gonna roll her through.
They did one.
Well, I'm gonna be honest.
They did one for us.
This has been a real slice, but I gotta go get ready for
I know
work.
this is weird, everybody. Everyone's gonna look at this and go, "Is this like a weird trailer for like an upcoming episode they're doing?" Like 20 minutes. And normally we go for like 50 minutes, but maybe people are like, finally 20 minutes. I can only put up with these guys for like 5 anyway.
Probably.
That's what that's gonna happen. People are gonna be like, this is gonna be our most listened to episode yet. People are just like, fucking finally 20 minutes. It's all I gotta put up with these guys for. If anything, from your standpoint, editing wise, 20 minutes, that's good.
That's what I've been thinking. I'm like, oh, this is going to be a breeze.
I'm going to sit down, crack the old knuckles, and there's an episode.
Yeah, every fucking time we record, we shoot for 45 minutes. We usually fail. And then every time we roll up on an hour, the thought creeps into my brain, and like, oh, God damn it. I got to listen to this for a fucking hour.
Well, now, dude.
I'm happy about that.
Now it's like actually less than half of what we normally do.
Bingo.
So, thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks for stopping at the lunch hour with Josh and Zach. Next time we'll take your order. We didn't really have to today because we got some things to do. But no, again, thanks everybody for always joining us. Again, tune in for Meltdown Summer Madness.
Keep voting. If you haven't voted before, vote now.
I thought you said you were going to be ready.
Make your voice heard.
Summer Madness. No?
For Summer Madness.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'll just take it from here, Chief. Don't worry.
Yeah, I bet you will. Okay. Anything else?
All right, say goodbye.
Hold on, really quick. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, follow us, tweet at us, give us ideas. Love everybody. Stay safe. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time.
Bye, Jeff.